I love you guys. I do.
Well, it just started with that, Richard, so that's the first thing that everybody heard was, you love us. And we all love you too.
I didn't know we were live.
So, yeah, welcome everyone. We were just bored and we were talking about this earlier. Yeah, we're going to give this a laugh and see how this goes. Yeah, Linda, jump in. Jump in. Right, choices we have tonight are... Oh, we've got Tug. Hello, Tug.
Hello, Debunking.
Tug, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, so
okay,
what
cool.
we're going to go through something in Answers in Genesis, Tug. We haven't decided... Well, I haven't decided yet. Will we go science confirms the Bible? Or do we go Tower of Babel, origin of races? Or do we go dinosaurs and the Bible? Now, while you all think about that, I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Chris. Richard's in the chat. Hi, Richard. Hello, Linda. Hi, Bill. Spartan's there. Betsy. Yeah, everybody, thanks for turning up. We're just, I say, it's all for shits and giggles. So, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Do we go science confirms the Bible? Do we go Tower of Babel with crazy fucking drones? Look at that. Or do we go
24 Elders.
dinosaurs? Now, while they're thinking about that, Tug, say hello, Dave, say hello, and all the rest of it. Do your wee bits and bobs, people.
Go, Richard.
All right. Okay, so I'm Richard Madsen on Demolished Doctrine on YouTube. You may have to type in all of that to get it to actually show up. I have on the 17th, Shannon Q. We haven't really settled on what we're going to talk about, but since she's brilliant, I don't care. As long as we're talking about spiritual human things, it ought to be a great conversation. I hope you'll tune in for that. And please up or down vote, and that would be greatly appreciated. I'm really close to 150 subscribers. I'm all excited. My panties are officially in a bunch, and I hope that that near number will encourage people to subscribe. Don't hit the bell if you don't want bothered. You know, just don't take the alerts, but come and subscribe just for the numbers, just for the metric, and I appreciate you. Peace and respect you all.
We Jarklage Dan, just missed him. I think he was there. Hold on, I'll send him a link.
I'm Critical Cripple. I've done a whole stream and I'm threatening to do another.
With a crazy floaty head setup, we were just testing it before we come on. Do you want to? Can I say it? Critical quiz. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And Tug.
Oh yeah. Hi everybody. I'm me. I have my channel. Come check it out. That's it.
How was Sonic?
It was awesome. I got teary-eyed because my kids enjoyed it more than I do, and I just love watching, being able to do that for them. I was like, oh yeah, that's the type of stuff. But yeah, it was actually surprisingly a very good movie, and definitely made for kids. And it wasn't like a nowadays movie. It was like an old school family movie, and it was really enjoyable. So yeah, I had a blast.
Did they fix the teeth? Sonic's teeth. I knew that there was a debacle or something over Sonic's teeth. I don't know.
Something like that, yeah. His fur.
Okay,
Everything
we got
about it.
Linda. Dan, do you want to let everyone... hi, Dan. He's muted. Okay, Linda. Hi, Linda. Linda! Linda, are you there?
Yeah.
There we go! Hey, it's working now. Thanks for joining us, Linda. Thank you very much for jumping in. We're just going to have a bit of fun and make fun of this.
Okay.
So, everybody, have we decided? Are we going to go 1? Are we going to go 2? Or are we going to go 3? Type it into the chat, people. 1, 2, or 3. First one is science confirms the Bible. 2 is Babel. 3 is dinosaurs. Give us a 1, 2, or 3.
Oh.
And heads up, I've literally watched about 30 seconds of these videos.
Three
Say it
seems
again. Say all the options again, because I mean I had to hear it 3 times.
We've got Science Confirms the Bible. We have Tower of Babel, Origin of Races. And we have Dinosaurs and the Bible. It looks like we're getting plenty of 3s here. It looks like we're getting lots of 3s. Although, Dave, you can't fucking vote that many times.
You're on the show, Dave. You can't vote.
Right, okay, we're going dinosaurs then. Everybody's going dinosaurs, right? Close that. Close that.
Oh.
Dinosaurs.
Woo.
Oh.
Dinosaurs.
Are we ready for this? Just as a heads up, so we keep losing Dan. I'm agnostic, atheist, agnostic, whatever you want to call it. Richard, you would like to describe yourself as a...
I'm Richard.
It's just so people know what sort of points of view we have. Fuck you then, Richard. Right.
Realism. I like realism.
Okay, so we have to keep
I'm
it...
a Davis.
Well, I'm going to be totally not rolling a smoke for the next 3 minutes. So shout when somebody hears something stupid, and we will pause it and we will laugh at them.
Hey!
Hey!
I heard something stupid, so did I do that right?
Yeah, shout oink.
That was an echo,
Like-
bro.
Right, go on. Let's play.
Right, oh my goodness.
It's okay. It's 3 o'clock. You can be honest about that. Very good. Who's here at the museum for the very first time?
Me.
Wow, look at
Oink.
that. That's typically the way it is. Glad you're here.
Why is
Who's up
anyone at
into
the
Ark
museum?
Encounter? Very good.
Is it really a museum?
It is the
No.
Ark Encounter Museum, is it not?
Not a museum.
Well,
It's
It's a
an
fairground
exhibition.
ride.
it's an
A really
exhibition.
bad one.
Have you not seen the Ark Encounter, Richard?
I've seen film footage of inside of it. I have not been there.
Yeah, we should all just go there someday. That would be funny. Right, there.
Who's going later on? Anybody not going? Okay, good for that as well. All right. Well, hey, glad you are here. Welcome on behalf of Answers in Genesis. And I'm glad you're here for this particular session because it is one of my favorites. We're going to be talking
With
about
that entry fee, I'm sure he's glad they are there.
Dinosaurs. One of his favorite things is dinosaurs. Hello, Gio. Hi, Nerdy. Hi, John.
Anybody else still love dinosaurs, even as an adult, maybe out there? Not afraid
We all
to say
love
it.
dinosaurs.
I know
That's,
I do.
I
They're
love
favorite
cares.
creatures.
Yeah.
I love them so much. My wife
That's
and I
really,
made the
really
first ever
bad.
snow Rex a few years ago.
although that's quite good.
Right. Now, I confess it does look like a white Barney, but we did the best we could with
It does
what
look
we
a bit
had.
Barney-esque, doesn't it?
And a few years later, we told
cute.
our son to make these little dinosaurs as well in the snow.
That's a dragon,
Our
there's
son
wings.
Ian loves dinosaurs. And as a ministry, we love these creatures. They're fascinating.
I hate to break it to
And
you,
I'm
most
all over the
dinosaurs
place as you
nowadays have
walk
got wings.
through the,
Most dinosaurs had
Creation
feathers.
Museum and the
Wings
Ark
are not
Encounter. We have
confirmed.
dinosaurs everywhere. And
Well, that's
raptors,
because the old timers like to listen to Paul McCartney, so
one
that's
of
no
the
big
best
deal.
Allosaurus fossils in the
It's a
entire
different
world.
breed of
God
dinosaurs
blessed us
altogether
with
that had the
the
feathers.
name
Oh, well, that
Ebenezer.
had the
By the
wings.
way, the name Ebenezer has a biblical reference, not a Christmas story reference. You can check that out. more
Ebenezer
later on
good.
if you would
E's are
like.
good.
We love dinosaurs.
Ebenezer good.
Lots
No?
of people love these creatures. And because of that, and because of the nature of our ministry, a question we get quite often is this one. Well, how do you fit dinosaurs into the Bible? And our answer tends to
Okay.
Really small dinosaurs. That's how.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You draw them really
press them.
small, yeah.
It's best
Two-dimensional
to keep them in a warm, dry place.
You know, sometimes they make stamps that you can just
Huh, the floating head
you can
just took
push
off.
down.
Sorry, Tog. The floating head just took off as if there was a blow of wind. Blew it away.
I did no way fell off the ball.
Yes, you did.
That's totally on record too.
In
That
no
is
way.
brilliant.
Fell off the ball.
Your head just went whoosh and vanished.
I
You
went to
broke,
get headphones.
you broke gravity.
Oh, welcome back, Dan. I hope it was working for you now. I know you're on the phone. StreamYards is very awkward on the phone.
Oh, no, I'll keep the sound on as well. I'm
Is it working now? Is my mic good?
Yes,
we can hear you.
you're
It is working now.
yep,
and your
working
mic is
100%,
good.
man.
Hello?
You can't see the
Hello?
actual video though, can you? Because you're on your phone.
He can't hear us, I think.
Dan,
I can see the video.
Dan, the microphone is muted
Dan's not muted.
Signals, Richard. That was awesome.
We were testing him on this the other day when we broke his microphone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It worked again. It worked again. Anyway, okay, so we fit dinosaurs in the Bible by making them very small, yes?
Very small.
Very
Or
small.
calling them to. He's probably gonna say, use the term dragons. I bet you. Watch. I can predict the future.
I've heard the average dinosaur size was actually about the size of a sheep. So
The
there
average
must
would
have been
be.
some really tiny ones.
Yeah, but there was
Yeah,
also
there
some
was.
fucking huge ones.
I mean, what size do you think the average mammal is?
The average mammal today is probably about the size of a dog.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Okay.
To surprise people, our answer is, well, how do you do it? You don't.
You were wrong, Tog. He didn't
Oh,
say
what?
dragons.
Mer,
Wait,
mer,
you guys
mer,
believe it?
mer.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. We don't try to squeeze things or fit things into God's word. What we do is we start with
Never.
Never
I
happens.
never do that.
Nope.
Doesn't happen.
We just read it as it is, straight up.
Let me
Clean
just
reading.
say that I have only got 2 beers left, and he said squeeze.
And don't forget, 2
Sorry.
minutes ago, poor Dave fell off his balls.
So I only have Dave fell.
Don't ask how he can sit on
Look
his
back
ball,
at the
but
video,
anyway.
Linda. See, tomorrow, look back at the video. Anybody who can, who's watching it live, can rewind. His head just went whoosh and just vanished.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I have to go back and watch.
Yeah, it's worth the watching. So.
And I forgot to take beer upstairs. I only got this.
Well, you can, if it's only downstairs, you can get more.
I was like, what stream is Morton watching? We can get around.
He's at work. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not watching an important one. This is the important one.
the Bible and use it to explain the world around us,
Oh,
including
there's it.
dinosaurs.
The Bible knows
And
about
that's what we'll do
dinosaurs.
during this session. We're going to stand on God's
How
word
that
and use
possible
the
when
biblical
they are
world.
not in it?
Okay, how old is this video? Because these graphics are like, what the?
Terrible.
This is a year, nearly 2 years old. This is insane. Look,
Hey, that'd be really hard to do on paint.
it's not like the church is short and a few pound. Like,
Of you use biblical history to
look at that. Okay, this is the 7 C's of history. We have creation, corruption, catastrophe, confusion, Christ, the cross, and consumption.
I'm sorry, confusion. The way you said that got me.
Don't make fun of his accent.
Yeah. Well,
He's really Irish.
7 C. I'm not Irish, that man. I was talking to a guy today from Kerry. All right? Seriously.
From where?
Kerry.
You know, that
Curry.
spice that Indian
No,
people
curry.
use.
That's what I was thinking. Curry.
Kerry. Curry.
Oh, Kerry.
Oh, Carrie.
Carrie.
Oh, okay. Here we are. We're telling him how to say a word
Yeah, I know. These are great.
from his country.
rightly
Yeah,
understand
what the
these
fuck?
amazing
I'm
pictures.
Danish and
In a
I'm
sense, we're
learning
going with biblical
them.
glasses and use a biblical perspective to answer questions.
Okay, does anybody else want to talk about the biblical glasses? Because
It's horrible.
The glasses that mean that you interpret everything badly.
Actually, surprisingly, they look like my glasses.
They're terrible.
What happens when you take them off? Can you see reality?
Everything gets,
Ooh.
things get blurry when I
No,
take off my God
blurry, yeah, it gets
glasses.
blurry.
It gets blurrier.
Yeah.
creation.
I need my
Oh,
God glasses to see.
I just cannot get over how bad the graphics are in this. At least make an effort, you know?
Well, you know, is the setting? Do you have that on low settings? Maybe that's why you need to turn up the video quality. That might make it look a little sharper.
Turning up the video quality will not
That's
get
not
rid of
the
these
problem.
pictures. It'll just make them more obvious and better.
Because what the Bible does for us is it gives us the big picture of history. It gives us the right understanding of the past that we apply to the evidence in the present.
Right. So the Bible gives us the right understanding of the past. So
If
uniformitarianism.
you read it correctly.
I was gonna say, yeah.
If you read,
It's a big if. I mean, it's possible. It's just not likely.
this is why we
The
have.
history book of the universe rather than the last 6,000 years.
Yeah. This is why we have the Christians here. Just in case us crazy atheists and agnostics get lost.
Yeah.
And then we can properly understand dinosaurs and see that real science confirms what the Bible clearly says. And it's something I want to say right off the bat, and it's a really important principle we'll come back to numerous times. And this is what this is referring to.
Man's word, God's word. Both of them are an interpretation. No.
And what about actual evidence?
Yeah, I was just about
Who's
to say
that?
that. Like over here.
I would
Wait, how could God's word be interpretation unless they're talking about that's how what we interpret it?
Then why don't you agree with me on all points I ever said?
Because I'm human
There you go.
and I'm rebellious.
It's a good
There you
answer.
go. That's
What's
how.
with-
There you go. We
What's
figured
with
it out.
all the glasses?
Yes.
They
The
like
Bible
glasses.
glasses.
Everybody's got glasses.
You have to see it through them rose-colored glasses.
The glasses, okay.
Yeah.
Is that ultimately this issue of dinosaurs and how old they are and their origin, the age of the Earth, rock layers, fossils, distant starlight, isotope dating, and so forth. Guys, ultimately, it's a worldview issue. You see, because all scientists, whether they're secular or biblical, they've got the same stuff in the present. The same rock layers, the same fossils, the same DNA, the same starlight in the present. But here's the key. They interpret those things differently in the present.
Too fast.
They make different guesses about where those things came from and based on age, based on the difference.
There you go, 1.75, because
based
that
on
was
their different
fucking
roles.
killing
Here's
me.
the simple but yet profound point. If you start with wrong assumptions, you'll most likely get the wrong conclusions.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that in your life? Guys should raise both hands, right? Absolutely. I think we all have. Got a little story to kind of drive this point home.
Okay.
Why is he
It's too
picking-
fast. Can't understand it.
Try 1.5.
1.5.
Just try that.
I haven't told this story in a while, but here you go. Does anybody know what this is right here? You know what is it? There you go.
It's a really
Cow puller.
Fence.
That's a really bad
Calf
mustache.
puller.
That's an
a what?
awful mustache.
That's
What
an
is it?
untamed yard.
A fishing pole?
It's a calf puller. I'm telling you.
I have
What's a calf puller?
Okay, if the calf gets stuck during birth, you attach that to the calf, and people grab it and you pull the calf out.
And you winch it out.
That's right.
Fair enough.
It is a calf puller. And for
boom points for Richard.
Have you watched this video before?
the rest of us, we're
I'm
like,
a
that's
farm
what?
boy.
Yeah, that's a calf puller. Evidently, when a cow's having trouble giving birth to that baby calf, you take this pole, push it against the cow, take this cable, attach it to the calf, and you crank the calf out of the cow.
That's right.
I'm Richard. Near word for word.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I don't want to. All right. There's a story I know that involves one of these. You had a farmer that had a cow giving birth, but it was a breech birth. The calf was coming out backwards, hind legs first. So he had to use his calf puller. It just so happened this was all taking place by the side of the road as he's doing this thing. As he's doing this, a city guy drives by.
Telling
and
a
he-
joke.
Yeah, I think he's telling a joke.
People, hey, buddy, people paid for a presentation of your fake history. Stick to it.
Can I just say, look at the fucking empty seats. The rows of empty seats.
He sees
We
the
gotta
guy
leave
breaking
room
something
for the
on side of
dead,
road.
you know.
So the guy slams on his brake, pulls over, runs up to get a closer look. The farmer looks up, he sees the guy,
That's funny.
he kind of laughs to himself and he says, "Hey, have you ever seen anything like this before?" And the city guy said, "No, I've never seen nothing like this." The farmer said, "You got any questions?" The guy said, "Yeah, I got one." The farmer said, "Let's hear it." The guy said, "Well, just how fast was that calf going when it hit that cow?"
This is exactly a quote from Eric and Hovind.
Really?
This is word for word a Hovind quote.
I'm shocked by that.
I think I've heard him
Somebody
say
will
it
get that later, all
before.
right? Don't worry about it. Not separating a wreck, all right? But
Really
again, wrong
bad. Like,
assumptions,
who
wrong
drew these
conclusions.
pictures?
And friends, secular scientists have reached some really
Children.
wrong conclusions about certain things.
Well,
Yeah.
here's it here. Yeah, this is the whole point now. Are we all paying attention? Wrong assumptions lead to wrong conclusions.
Anyone
That's
disagree?
True.
No, I don't disagree with that at all.
That
No.
is true.
Yeah.
The bottom bit, I'm a wee bit per calf. But the top bit, definitely.
Universe and dinosaurs and so forth. Why? Because they're starting with the wrong assumptions about the unseen past. They're trusting man's word over God's word about history. Wrong assumptions, wrong conclusions. You know, a great example of this is the issue of the age of the earth. Did you realize up until about the late
you ready?
1700s, early 1800s, most scientists believed the Bible and thought the earth was
Did you know that up to people didn't have mainstream education and barely anybody could read and knew what they were talking about? That they believed that the earth was 6,000 years old?
It's cheating to even say that most scientists believed the Bible. That's cheating. I mean, okay, what did that scientist believe about the Bible? Were they theists or deists?
How long ago did he say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
How long ago did he say?
Fact checking.
It's about the unseen past. They're trusting man's word over God's word about history. Wrong assumptions, wrong conclusions. Do you know a great example of this is the issue of the age of the earth? Did you realize up until about the late 1700s,
Up until the late 1700s.
Late 1700. That's not true.
When was America founded?
Well, it was invaded before 1610 because I know that because I'm in a town that's dated 1610.
When did we get things like the Jefferson Bible?
Gosh, number person. Where's a number person? Not me.
I don't know.
I mean, there was definitely a serious doubt about pretty much what was true in the Bible interpretation wise.
Sure.
I mean, you go back as far as the Reformation when they started trying to split off the weird from the evidential.
They're probably making the assumption in this that because someone says that they're a theist, that means they're a worshiper of Yahweh. That's a huge assumption. It's just not true.
I don't even think there was proper science back then as well. Nobody could be referred to as a scientist. I think they called it something that was life sciences or something. Not science. It was something else. They called it something else.
Naturalism.
Yeah.
Basically naturalism.
Yeah.
I mean, don't forget, at the end of the day, the point at which they determined the age of the Earth was literally based upon lineage. There was no looking at the world.
No.
Which is a bad reading of the text, by the way.
Yeah, we added up the begats.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I was saying to you, Dave, the other day I had that conversation with a guy and we were talking about young Earth creationism and the age of the Earth, and he said to me, "Who reads the begats?" which was quite funny.
Me.
Yeah.
most scientists believe the Bible and thought the earth was only thousands of years old. That's true. So then what did they discover in the early 1800s for many of them to change
Jefferson's
their minds,
Bible
reject
is
the
from
Bible, instead believe
1804.
millions of years? What did they find?
Very
Well,
good.
give some hints. It was not new rocks or new fossils. They just
Okay, we've got old Earth theories. Buffon, Laplace, Lamarck, Wiener.
Werner. That's
Wiener.
Werner.
No, we're saying Wiener.
Werner.
We're saying Wiener.
It's not Wiener.
Wiener. We've got Houghton. We've got...
Hutton.
Shh. I'm skipping that one because I could say something.
Cuvier.
Cuvier. And then we've got Smith, and then we've got Yale.com.
Lyell.
We've got Yale.com.
Lyell.
Okay, so we've got uniformitarian and uniformitarian. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
same
I
rock.
don't understand why they put the fact that people thought different things in any way influences what we know now.
Question.
Ooh, because if you pick apart a small thing that is wrong and you pick apart enough of those, which is called the Texas sharpshooter fallacy, you can make the whole thing look stupid.
Did Richard just name a fallacy? Well done, Richard.
Yes.
I don't even know.
I know a couple of them.
Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
Learn a few Bible verses. Okay.
I know a few.
So you were saying, Richard, before I picked on you. Sorry, go on ahead.
I love you, bro. No, they're trying to make it look stupid by taking something that's outside of mainstream and quoting it and quoting lots of things, and to make it look like nobody knows what they're talking about. Of course, science is getting better. Duh.
Perfect.
It was not radiometric dating. That comes in the early to mid 1900s and is wildly inconsistent. So what did they find to change their minds? The answer is actually nothing. At least
Scientists have found nothing. From the 1800s, they've found nothing.
nothing.
Well, to be fair, it was
Not
mostly
exactly what he said.
philosophical. It was philosophical. It was biblical. It was reading texts. There was nothing. There was very little in the way of calculation.
Or evidential
Some guys like
testing.
James Hutton.
There was
Yes,
very little in
that's
that.
the word I was looking for.
Just as a wee sound check for the crowd, I've turned the TV down a wee bit. Someone mentioned an echo, but someone usually does that to wind me up because I do it and people, they're evil. Hi spooky, hi nerdy, and just let us know if there's an echo.
and Charles Lyell and many others, they popped up on the scene and they suggested this. They said, you know what? We don't need Noah's flood to explain all these rock layers and fossils. They said, you know, we can explain all these rock layers and all these fossils with only natural processes. If we give those natural processes enough, what do you think? Enough time. And this is where the idea of millions of years was born. Not based on any new evidence. Same rocks, same
Same rocks, same fossils, no new evidence.
fossils, but a different interpretation that starts with the assumption that God's word is wrong about the past and that man's word is a better starting point. Wrong assumptions, wrong conclusions. And what was the motivation in this shift in foundation away from God's word about the past? Well, Charles Lyell said it well in a letter to a friend that his goal was to free science from Moses.
Free science from Moses. Did Moses have science in a prison?
I think that's an expression.
Do you guys understand what's wrong with that, though?
Pardon, Dan?
Moses doesn't exist.
Wait, is my mic working now? I'm on my PC now.
Yes, we can hear you now, Dan.
But see, this goes back to what the guy said earlier about how you start from the past, and then that's supposed to inform how you analyze the evidence in the present, which is like the opposite from geology, which goes like, well, the evidence the key the past, and I mean, the thing is, like, here's the obvious truth. We don't observe supernatural causation operating in the present, right? So, yeah, that's why these people made the inference that that's how it's always been. I mean, it's pretty reasonable, right?
Sorry, I'm typing hashtag free science in the chat.
Why do they use these excuses to claim that we can't evolve our knowledge over time, and at the same time accept Jesus rather than the fact that the Jewish people don't?
Are you asking that to the Christians in here? Or are you asking that to everyone?
No, I'm asking it in general. I don't understand the dissonance between those two things. If we can learn and base things on other things and correct ourselves as we go along, then how do we have how is Christianity in any way different to that?
It's not. It's just practitioners claim it's not. Here's the problem, Dave. If you want to say I have the truth right now and I'm correct, then you can't later say oops.
Because this, I mean, that's one of the things that really annoys me about Christianity in general.
Right.
My apologies, Christians in general.
Okay, so here's where they
Let Dave finish.
No Christian today believes the same Christianity of 200 years ago. Not one. There is no one alive today that believes what the Christians 200 years ago believed. Pick your sect. They all teach different things now, because our understanding of the world has changed, so they've changed Christianity to fit it.
True story. But what they're missing from their own
what
text...
bothers me about Christianity...
Let Richard finish his bit, and then you can speak down.
Go ahead.
I'd say what I think they're missing... I'd say what I think they're missing from their own text is where it says there's hidden manna in the text, that you're not going to understand it for a time. You're going to find out what the truth is about it later.
That makes sense, but then you can't say that you know everything about it now.
Right.
Well, then,
Let Dan speak.
Go on. Dan?
And then he muted himself.
Okay, so this guy is saying, basically... not like you guys, but the guys the guy we're listening to, right? Christians reject inductive reasoning. That's what this guy's trying to tell you.
Okay.
Translation: get God out of science. Because ultimately, guys, this is not a head issue. It's not an intellect issue. It's a heart issue. And then it becomes a worldview issue.
Science is a heart issue. Remember that, people.
But from that point on, the majority of the scientific community adopted this naturalistic worldview. And here's the thing. Once you start looking at the world in a particular way, it can be almost impossible to see it in any other way. In a real sense, you can get brainwashed. Has
Indoctrination.
anybody in here ever been brainwashed before? Maybe me and you. Just a couple. Do you guys...
I hope they put the camera around and show everybody in the crowd holding their hand up because Christianity.
So otherwise they're not
brainwash
being
you real
honest.
quick, since
That's
you've never done
why.
it before? That'd be fine? What? He said, sure, thank you. All right, yes, I got one. You guys can blame him later. All right, no. I'm going to try to brainwash you. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you a story. At the end of the story will be 2 questions. Now, if you know the specific answers to those 2 questions, congrats, you've not been brainwashed. But if you don't know, I brainwashed you. I got you to think the way I want you.
Oh, this is going to be great. A Christian asking these people, what am I going to do to convince that you're not brainwashed?
And you most likely have no idea how it happens, and I'll bet it happens in the very first sentence. So here's the story. If you know the answers, don't say anything. Just raise your hands when I ask. It goes like this. Once upon a time, a man left home jogging. And he jogged the ways and turned left, jogged the ways, turned left, he jogged the ways and turned left, and he jogged back home. As he's jogging back home, he noticed two masked men were waiting for him at home. That's the story. Here are the two questions. Who were the masked men, and why did he leave home jogging? If you know the answer.
Right. Question for them, people. Who's got the headphones with the echo? Oh, that's Dan. Dan, when you're not talking, can you mute? Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. As he was jogging home, he noticed two masked men waiting for him at home. Who were the masked men, and why did he leave home jogging? I'm going to say for the answer one, it's Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's the two angels, and it's the modern version. They're going to rape him when he gets there. Okay.
I'm going to say there is not enough information.
No.
It doesn't say that he left home jogging. It said he was jogging home. We've no idea how he left home. And then he said
It says, once upon a time, a man left home jogging.
Where does it say that?
At the very start.
You're brainwashed, Dave.
Yeah.
It says, as he was jogging home.
Yeah, but he turned left and left and left. He did a circle.
Oh, my bad.
See,
Okay. I thought...
A man left home jogging. He jogged a little ways, turned left, jogged a little ways, turned left, jogged a little ways, turned left, and then jogged back home. You up to speed?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Why did he leave home jogging? That I will say, and no information. Okay. Nobody cares who the masked men are except for me.
Yeah, awesome. You did a lot better than I did the first time I heard this. All right, so still around 93% of you are brainwashed.
I care who
And I
they
know
are.
how you feel. I've been there. And don't worry, I won't leave you there. I'm going to unbrainwash you. And I'll do it with a simple picture.
Did
and when
Dan
you see
say
this
he could
picture,
answer it?
you'll probably...
He said that 93% of the audience are still brainwashed, but don't worry about it.
I know the answer. Absolutely.
Sorry, Dan?
Yeah, you guys want me to spoil it, or do you?
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Oh, somebody asked me if I knew the answer. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Dan-
I mean, this guy's talking about baseball.
Oh. Yeah,
oh,
probably.
home plate. Yeah, there's only, how many people in this room actually follow baseball? There you go.
Do people actually jog in baseball? Not
No, they
run.
run.
Run, yeah.
And I don't think he turns a direct left. Is it not more of a 45-degree angle? Is it not a diamond?
I guess.
you
Well,
kick
that's still
yourself or maybe
left.
your neighbor.
It's still left 45.
I guess he
still...
hit a home run. That's the answer, right?
Yeah.
Think, why could I
He
not
doesn't
figure
have
this
to
out?
run. He's
So simple.
jogging.
Ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, a man left home jogging. He jogged and turned left and turned left and turned left, and he jogged back home. And the two masked men were the...
Everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
I tried this
Oh.
illustration in Malaysia, just in Malaysia.
It
did not
doesn't
work.
change the fact that
Baseball's
there was
big
not
over
enough
there, right?
information
There
there to
was
make
not.
a call.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't you think of that? Well, most likely when I said he left home, what did you think of? The house, the home, right? He went jogging probably for exercise. When he came back, the masked men had to be robbers or bad
This
guys.
is why we
Notice,
don't use
once you started
texts
interpreting those words in that particular way,
to
it was
identify
almost
history.
impossible
The picture
to see them in any
disproved
other
his,
way.
his
In
point.
a real
yeah.
sense, you were brainwashed. Can I show you how millions of kids today, multiple generations, have in a similar way been brainwashed? Give them a book like this.
Does that really
That's
count
what I
as
can
being
read about
brainwashed or
And what
No,
misled?
the
it
first
was too
words-
vague to actually discern that. I think Dan will say he's heard the puzzle before.
I'm wondering, is that fucking thing dive bombing the ground or?
No,
that
it's
the Jesus
doing
plan?
airdrops.
Yeah.
Dan, had you heard that puzzle before, or did you actually work it out?
I don't think I've heard it before, to be honest. Maybe, but I don't think so.
Well,
Need
congrats.
prize.
Do you follow baseball? Dan, do you follow baseball?
No, not really.
There you go. You can have an eviscerated snowman as a prize.
Hey!
First winner.
The first winner.
Not a dog toy at all.
Does anybody ever get this book? I Can Read About Dinosaurs? No?
No.
It looks very...
Haven't read it.
How many color pictures does it have?
It
you
looks
got
really
that.
old.
That's right.
Oh, look
One, two,
at how old this
Oh,
is.
yep, I'd get it.
Oh,
Right, we have Guess the Dinosaur. We've got a very badly long arm drawing of a T-Rex. We've got a Stegosaurus, and we've got, come on, points for the last dinosaur. Come on.
That's actually an iguanodon with a thumb.
Why does it look like it's got human
Diplodocus.
hands?
Yeah, that's
It's
what
an
I said.
iguanodon. That's
It's a
why.
really small Diplodocus quadruped.
It's a long neck. I can't remember the name.
Come on.
Brachiosaur. Maybe a brachiosaur.
I did it wrong. I did it while Linda was drinking. Sorry, she couldn't answer.
I thought it was a diplodocus.
A dip
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. That's the one.
Very, very close to a dip and a blip, blip, blip.
Yeah.
Millions of years ago. Here's another book. First
Oh,
word, millions of
that
years ago.
one.
Beloved Dr. Seuss. Not the first words, but millions of years ago.
So, okay, he went
Why does it
Whoa!
only say millions?
from...
Yeah.
Oh, we went back too far.
Millions is pretty vague.
Oh, look at the cartoons that's coming up. This is going to be fun.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yay.
We went from
But
this...
all his objection with that, he hasn't picked apart any of the issues with the dinosaurs. It's just that it says millions of years.
Millions of years.
Yeah,
You guys have this book too. That's right. Millions of years.
millions
Here's
of
another book.
years,
First
one...
word,
Right, I'll have to slow it down. Huge, millions of years ago, huge dinosaurs walked across the earth. Biggest animals that ever lived in land.
There were no houses when they walked around.
I think it's for a size
There
reference.
could be.
Of years ago. Beloved Dr. Seuss. Not the first word.
And then we went boom. Straight to this. Oh, it's because the Cat in the Hat is making a reference of not hundreds, but millions of years ago. I thought dinosaurs evolved into the Cat in the Hat and they were straw manning us.
Millions of years ago. Or you can think about it like this. You can meet little Joey here, who's 5 and about to start.
Joey got a problem with that forehead. Joey's going to have problems when he grows up. Like, I know how he feels. He's also a wee bit ginger. I know how that man. That could be a young Robbie.
It's the starting thing of Jimmy
Hey, there's
Neutron.
nothing
Public,
wrong
private,
with
home.
ginger.
Fucking sure there's
That's
not.
right.
School Christian, it does not matter. And he already knows about things like evolution, the Big Bang.
Right? He knows about evolution. He knows about Big Bang. He knows the dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. And he knows people evolved from apes.
Well, he knows something's wrong then.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago.
It's great apes.
Yep.
How? Meet his preschool
No, we
teacher.
are apes.
Yes, I know. We're great apes.
Oh.
I think we've totally changed topics here. He's going to just be picking apart what kids are taught.
Mm-hmm.
These are very good animations.
you
So this
just
one's
put-
at least up to date. This is Dora the Explorer. This is quite
Yeah.
up to date. Like Bob the Builder was big 10 years ago. And
Who's
Yeah,
the
Bob
orange
is a
one?
big-
Wait, who's
Yeah,
the
who's
orange
the
one?
dinosaurs?
I don't know.
I know that one because I'm young enough. That one, there's a TV show called Dinosaur Train on PBS, and that's the dinosaur, one of the main characters. He's a T-Rex who ended up with a bird of petrosaurs.
What are they
And
saying
so,
about
like,
having
he's
a gay
awesome.
couple? About having a gay couple on there.
yeah, I know they don't know it's gay. This is 2 years old.
They're just platonic friends.
No, they're
Oh,
actually
God, they
gay.
are.
No, they're actually gay.
Oh, but they're so cute and harmless, right?
Cute and harmless.
But guys, I think in many cases, we as Christians.
My daughter
And
does
Shaggy
not think,
never smoked pot.
Yeah,
I'm
my
just
daughter
saying.
does not think that Elmo is cute and fluffy. She is petrified by the hug me Elmo. It starts to fucking vibrate and shake and all. She runs.
fail to recognize a very important truth, and that is this. We
My daughter
are-
loves hers.
Oh, there was a picture of that show.
Yep, Dinosaur Train. I used to watch it, and my kids watch it.
But guys, I
So.
think in many cases,
Yeah.
we as Christians fail to recognize a very important truth, and that
There it's there. Dinosaur Train.
Yep.
Land Before Time. I did watch that.
Wow.
That's a cartoon of my generation.
Yeah, I saw that
I love
too.
Land Before Time. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's so cute.
What the hell is Dino Dan?
Don't know.
Well, I have no idea. That's a new one.
That looks really wrong.
And the Great Dinosaur Rescue, is that... What's that?
That looks like
Diego,
a Dora the
the
Explorer.
author. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
I
like
have
the-
no kid. Can you tell I have no kids?
Here, I'm just guessing.
Can I ask a slight interjection? Just while it's on the tip of my mind. Are there actually Bible stories as fruit? Or
As
vegetables?
what?
Vegetables playing out Bible stories. The Simpsons portrayed it.
Oh, yes, there are.
Yeah, Veggie
Yeah, the
Tales.
Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales, yeah, dude. They're good
That's a real
stuff,
thing.
too.
Oh, dear God.
Veggie Tales actually, some of the wasn't too bad. Like I watched one or two of those when I was younger, but yeah, they're not that bad. I mean, they're entertaining.
He
They're
looks
super shallow understanding that's normal Christian mainstream doctrine, but they're pretty well done, actually.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're good
But,
stuff.
and should we be critical of the fact that they're using vegetables?
Why not?
Why?
Because grids, because children might think they're going to grow up to be vegetables.
But they could
Actually, I
they could use anything, man. They could use like freaking tea cakes. They could use.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, when the show came out, it actually did like improve like children actually eating vegetables because of it. So it actually worked out because it's like, oh yeah, it's one of those things where they made veggies cool. If I remember, I was young enough.
It was about. Yeah, that's probably what it was about. Making vegetables good, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're cool.
I'm not talking about vegetables.
That is this. We are not the only fishers.
Secular media. Is there anybody else think that this is supposed
Why
to be
is
Steve?
Bill Nye poking out the television?
Hello? I've lost everybody.
They genuinely think that dinosaurs are the same one.
Perfect. We should be back now.
Good. Your hacking is flawless. Excellent.
Look at he's got a floating head, like.
Oh, we are back.
Are we back?
We seem to be.
Was that a shark or just a dog's tail? Behind you, Dave.
Where?
I saw a white thing. It looked like a shark's tail, but I think it was your dog.
No? Probably jumped that high. She's dead on the floor.
Okay, yes, we're definitely back. Everybody, I just want to say thank you very much. What actually happened was the fucking Chrome crashed on me. And when Chrome crashed, I lost connection to StreamYard. It freaked everything out. And yeah, so we're back at the calf puller. Where were we? We were before the cartoons. We didn't get very far in at all.
We were at the cartoons. No, we did.
Well, there's no way
Oh.
Yeah, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Okay, Dan, thank you very much for coming in. We've got a slot then. If anyone wants to jump in, tweet at me, let me know. Or the link is in the Discord, in the link chat, in the link channel. Dan, thanks very much for coming. Have you anything coming up, Dan?
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you were supposed to be the expert on geology, but then we didn't go down the geology route, man. We didn't do the flood.
I mean, I started geology in college, but I dropped out, so. Better than my guy.
Yeah, more than any of us. But I appreciate you jumping in, man. It's been really nice meeting. We've been talking loads lately, and it's always nice meeting new friends, like. You're backwards, Dave. And yeah.
Oh, no.
You've been backwards the whole time. Dan, we'll talk to you later, man.
Alright, cheers.
See you later.
Hey.
Yes. Hashtag blame. Yeah.
Oh, there, you flipped it over, though. I wanted to read it backwards.
Right, well, we have a spare slot. If John wants to jump in, or if Brother John, I think, was in the background earlier, but I think we've lost Brother John because
Oh no.
I didn't, he popped in the background and sat there for like 15 minutes waiting. So that's probably why. So we've got Evil, Bill Nye, the science guy.
Brojo, not John, I think.
Yes, Brojo. Christians are not the only fishers of men. Now to reel you in for a good dose of evolution. Dinosaurs make it so easy.
Do an evil laugh.
Mwahahahaha.
Well done.
I thought that was alright. What do you call him? Johnny Driveby has asked me to do an Irish pirate. He has a character he's working on that's an Irish pirate. Like, how the fuck, what do you, arg? Like, you know.
You can't really do Irish.
Well, I told him to send me things to say, and I would say them.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers.
That's not
Pretty
terrible.
good, actually.
Yeah.
To an American, that sounds awesome.
Arg.
It doesn't sound particularly Irish. It just sounds
Doesn't
Irish.
sound awesome to me. I'm not American.
swab them dacks, me hearties.
You could do a good pirate.
Do you want to walk the plank? Hi. Right, evil secular media. Thanks everybody for coming back.
We are the evil secular media. Are we not?
But here's the bottom line we must remember. And this is so relevant to everybody.
Can you all hear it?
It's a little low, but yeah, that's fine.
Hold on, and I make sure.
Gosh, it broke again.
No, it didn't break. I wasn't sure in the panic when I came back if I hit the share audio button. And you're maybe picking it up through the mic. No, you're definitely not.
Especially younger generations. If we cannot believe the Bible's history, why on earth trust what it says about salvation? And that makes sense, right?
I have spoken to you of earthly things, arg, and you do not believe me. Now swab them dacks. How then will you believe it if I speak of heavenly things? So said Pirate John 3 times and 12 scores ago. No? Okay, right, moving on. Look at how angry these people are down in the Babel corner, and they had to make it black and white, you know?
Yeah, black and white talking.
Can't believe the beginning of this book. Why would you trust the middle or the end? And for so many today, especially younger generations, that show in multiple studies, around 2/3 of kids today who grow up in church are walking away from the faith by the time they reach college age. Why? Because they think this
Wait a
book
minute,
is-
pause.
Wait, I
Did he
get a
just
problem
say?
with that, yeah.
Did he just say, why would you trust the middle or the end? Is he saying you have to place everything on the frickin' beginning? That's so odd to say.
Hold on, we'll go back.
Like,
It is a
what?
little bit odd to say, but I tell you what, if you're interviewing something and you find something false in it, you should quit.
Right.
It kind of makes sense
It should.
that way.
Yeah.
And for so many today, especially younger generations, that show in multiple studies, around 2/3 of kids today who grow up in church are walking away from the faith.
I got a
by
big
the time
problem
they
with what
reach
he's saying
college age.
right there. Hold on a minute. Of course they're leaving something that doesn't make sense.
You're
Read
biased.
it again, guys.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you. Who are you again?
There you go. Now you can hear everybody. Audio must have popped back on. We're doing this.
Lost it again. And here we go.
The pirate's coming out. Watch out, guy. It's gonna be
It's gonna
Black
make a great
Pig.
pirate. It's gonna make a great pirate someday.
Blackbeard Pig.
Redbeard.
No, this is why you see it's
Red
self-production.
Beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richard, you with the right hat, you would make a fantastic pirate.
Give him an eye
Say
patch.
it
Yeah.
again. Say it just one more time.
I showed my mother a picture of Richard today. I put on a stream because we were talking about Richard, and she's like, "Who is Richard?" So I put on a stream, and it's in your top playlist. It was you and Jill. My goodness. And I was like, "Oh, the guy on the left. That's an impressive beard he has." I was like, "I know." He dyes it though. I will not hold that against him. He dyes it ginger.
Oh, she's so lovely.
Are you going to stop dyeing it now?
This is close to my natural hair color, actually.
Yeah, it's close to your natural hair color, but is it your natural hair color?
I'm a ginger for real,
Yes,
real
but what I
ginger.
mean is, if you didn't dye the thing, would it be grey?
Of course it'd be gray.
There you go.
2
thank
years
you.
old almost.
Okay.
Do you dye your head hair?
No.
That's surprisingly not grey then.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's,
my
it's
hair's
really
going grey.
pretty not gray up there.
I did.
You did.
Okay. Moving on.
Because they think this book's been disproved by ideas like molecular science, evolution, Aikman, and so forth. If you can't trust the first part of the book, why trust the middle or the end? And guys, that's why it is so important that we are indeed obedient
Catnip!
to God's word, to give an answer for
Yeah,
our faith. Where
get
things are
in
today,
here!
defend the faith and proclaim the
Catnip, there's a
That's one of
spot.
the answers about dinosaurs.
Catnip, come on in. I did
Come on,
rewatch
I
your
don't want to
stream.
be the only female.
Yes, I tried to stay awake for your stream. No, I missed it. I watched it back again, and I have evidence because I seen Dave trying to plan a BDSM thing at fucking DaveCon in the chat. I always watch the chat back. Damn dirty Dave. Dave's by.
Linda, I don't really appreciate you assuming my gender like that.
Dave's by. You know, I don't know if you know or not, Richard, but we're trying not to make a big deal out of it. Like,
It's not a big deal. It's just something people should just let it go. A person is what they are, and just learn to live with that if they're your friend.
What about
strange
me?
question. Strange question. Well, it's not a strange question. It's strange because it's coming from Richard. Gio wants to know. Does the carpet match the drapes?
Yeah. Still pretty red down there.
Okay, Gio.
Actually.
There you are.
Very ginger.
Hey, MathPig,
Yes, dear.
what about me?
Well, I'm not allowed to ask them questions because I have a nice, lovely girlfriend and a daughter, and we're being recorded.
Not that.
Linda.
You can voluntarily. She can voluntarily answer Geo Sam.
I'm bi too.
Linda, did the carpet match the drapes?
Not at the moment.
Does that mean you're going to die down there, or are you going to let the hair dye run out? Right, back to the Bible. Back to the Bible.
Ginger. So,
Sammy's going to watch all of this back and make a very rude, short 30-second video. Watch out for Sammy.
So let's put on those biblical glasses and get some of those answers. According to the Bible, on which day were dinosaurs created?
Dave, watch out. The husband's
We
arrived.
drew 2 T-Rexes in that picture, and that proves it.
holy shit, it's fast.
I think it was day 1.
Actually, no, it can't be day 1.
Hey, is that not
Oh.
Were there dinosaurs in the in Eden?
If you ask a young Earth creationist, they should say yes.
And vegetarian.
If you ask someone who's reasonable, they'll say no.
Yeah, sensible
But
people
also,
said no.
you ask me, you're going to have to define what you mean by Garden of Eden, because I have to say yes for a completely different reason.
There has to be animals outside. There has to be animals outside.
Yes.
So why would they have needed to be in the Garden of Eden?
The Garden of Eden means the whole of the planet. So yes, at one time there were dinosaurs in the Garden of Eden. Yes.
Then where did they get kicked out to?
What do you mean? They died, dude. Don't you read your science
No,
books?
where did Adam and Eve get kicked out to? If Eden was the
Adam
whole
and Eve
bunch?
haven't left yet. You and I are still here.
No, to the Christians.
Oh, to the Christians. Where they get kicked out to? They thought that Eden was a really small
Get up and lay
area
down.
of the earth.
Come on.
And they got kicked out toward the west. It's non-defined.
Right, but my point being, the rest of the earth should already have been filled with animals at that point. The dinosaurs didn't need to be in Eden.
Right, they wouldn't need to be. They could have been outside of Eden and existed simultaneously according to that thought process.
On a funny side note, I watched that movie with Jack Black yesterday. What do you call it? And they start as cavemen and they go through the Bible stories.
First year 1.
Yeah, year 1. That is.
I love that one. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's
have
an
anyone
awful
watched
movie, but
Bad
it's,
Omens?
it's that awful. It's
Bad
funny.
Omens, yeah.
Bad Omens.
Bad
Oh,
Omens was good.
cool. It's so cool.
Can I just point out we've got woman,
Notcha.
woman and man,
It's
woman
it's
and
Notcha.
man, woman and man. Notcha's not here.
Yeah, the picture.
Or the picture. Which one?
The one with the long hair.
It's all male and female.
Oh, it
Look,
does! The woman looks like Notcha!
Yeah. You can't say that's a woman.
I'm just, well, to be desperately honest, I'm fixated on the giraffes because everything else looks like it's a man and woman, and the giraffes look like a gay couple.
I'm sorry, now that looks like Notcha, that looks like a gay couple.
No,
hilarious.
the dinosaurs also looks like
Give Spartan the link.
males.
I'm in the middle of it. Give me a chance. Thinking you own this
Hurry up!
channel. It's fucking already sent. You think you own this channel, do you? Hold on, I check. I sent the right link. That's not the right link. Don't join that link. I knew as soon as I sent it. Oh, right. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Right. Why does it look like that one giraffe is rubbing up against the dinosaur?
The dinosaur is so big, it's really, it's like a quarter mile back behind the giraffe, I think.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yes, it is behind it. But would you not be in agreement that the other ones are male and female couples and
Not
a gay
not the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs also look male. Both
I think
of
the
them.
elephants are male and female because one's got tusks and one doesn't.
Yeah, and
I didn't even notice the tusks.
tigers.
I seen the eyelashes. The female has
You've seen the
eyelashes.
Yeah, the eyelashes. They are trying to say that females do have eyelashes. Doesn't male have eyelashes?
The more I
And
look at
interesting,
it,
I have a question. When Adam and Eve were born, were they already? Did they already have a full head of hair?
Yes, and if you cut a tree down, it already had rings. According to some people.
Oh, sorry.
boom! Fucking mic drop, Dave. Right, I've sent you the right link, Spartan.
He'll be waiting in the other one.
To be serious, Dave, from what I can understand of the text, it's actually recalling we were dropped off in groups in several places of about 10,000 people or so. It's hard to tell that part. And we were already had genetic diversity from each group from each other. And then as we commingle together, we become more and more all the same color, same size, same, etc.
Right, just to point out, we've been going we've been going over an hour, and we are 13 minutes in, and I started this at close to 2 minutes, so we have done 12 minutes in total.
I told you outright that an hour video would take
Cooking with Crisco,
a lot
man.
longer.
I know. Okay, right.
I'll be back in a second. I can still hear.
Okay, day 6. Dave's not here, man.
Actually, why don't we draw two T-Rexes in that picture? Does the Bible explicitly say the guy made the T-Rex?
Spartan, you have very bad audio,
Can we figure
man.
out with some basic logic? We actually can. Think about it. T-Rex is a land animal. And by the way, dinosaurs, by definition,
Can you hear me?
with a certain hip structure.
We can hear you, but there's an awful lot of fuzz in the background. I take it you're driving home from work, man.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work.
Roll up the windows.
Close the windows. Turn the aircon
Close
off.
the windows. Turn off the AC.
Do you know I watched the documentary of the Royal Institute of Science, I think it was, or the the RI that I'm talking about, Dave, and
That doesn't exist.
on the
You're just
T-Rex,
making that up.
the T-Rex had the best eyesight for a land animal ever. Its eyeballs were bigger than a football. They're like huge. None of this Jurassic. It can't see you if you don't move. It can see
It's
you.
got telescopic eyes.
Yeah, and not only that, the way its bones had evolved, its center bone in its leg had been squished by the two outer ones, working like a shock absorber. This thing could run the speed of a sprinter, and could do it for maybe a half an hour or an hour at a time. Not only could
How
this
do they
Big,
know that?
it can only run
No,
18 miles an hour.
No, go faster than that. How did they know that one? I don't believe that one.
They're speculating from the shape and size of the bone. I'll send you the link, man.
No, I believe everything about the running. That it's the half an hour they could run for half an hour. I have a doubt about. Because you've got to be able to cool the body, and there are very few animals that have evolved to be able to cool the body ongoing.
They're hollow.
You can kill a horse that way.
I'm going to make an absolute butcher of it if I try, so I won't. So I'll send you the link. They did go into the way maybe not temperature, but this guy knew what he was talking about. Let's appeal to authority, people. Come on, let's appeal to authority. I'm indoctrinated by science. So,
Are you?
logic. This is your logic,
At least
right?
he knows it.
Oh, that's one of them digs Richards is getting back from on Thursday when I kept saying, damn alien overlords.
Swimming
Yep,
reptiles or
that's what
pterosaurs,
it
flying
was.
reptiles are not technically dinosaurs, although usually associated with them. But dinosaurs, by
Appreciate you saying that, Richard. Sometimes when people make digs and they say things between the lines and I didn't say that. You fucking did.
I totally said it, yeah.
Yeah, you totally said it.
definition are land animals. T-Rex is one of those. The
Did
Bible says.
he just say that T-Rex are...
Think about it. T-Rex is a land animal. And by the way, dinosaurs, by definition, are land animals with a certain hip structure.
Dinosaurs by definition are land animals.
Oh,
With a certain
No,
type of-
that's not right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure of it. Because there are
Right.
multiple types.
yeah.
Well, dinosaur itself is actually a wide term. It's not used in cladistics, I don't
That's what I
think.
mean. It's like fish.
Yeah,
It's a relatively meaningless term.
yeah, it means giant reptile, which is wrong in itself. Or large reptile, I think it is, something like that.
Swimming reptiles or pterosaurs, flying reptiles
Terrible
are
lizard.
not technically dinosaurs, although usually associated with them.
Literal
Do you know what
translation,
dinosaur means?
terrible lizard.
Dinosaur is a kind. That's what a dinosaur is.
It's a kind.
If
There's
it's,
no
Yes,
such
it's
thing as a
fine.
kind.
if it's a kind that's relevant
Dinosaurs, by
today,
definition,
it
are
means
land animals.
bird.
One of those.
See, they
Yeah.
were too nice. That's why they got wiped out.
Oh,
There were two
I thought
kinds.
that was why the unicorns got wiped out. I'm sure there was a song about it.
Oh, no. The unicorns got wiped out because we totally wanted their horns to make magic wands.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
the unicorns are still around. They're just called hippos.
I've seen that.
I thought it was rhinoceroses.
It was.
The Bible says
Oh, yeah.
land animals were made on day 6.
That's
therefore,
right.
T-Rex was made on day 6. Who can figure?
There you go. Pure logic. T-Rex is a land animal. Land animals were made on day 6. T-Rex was created on day 6. Boom.
Next question. How long is day 6?
24 hours.
24 hours.
There was
Oh,
if
I
there
got
was
it
no
first.
sun until the 3rd day, how do you have days 1 and 2 and 3 being 24-hour periods if there was no sun?
T-Rex didn't have
I know
wings.
people.
T-Rex had feathers. Definitely.
I mean,
they're
why do you
young.
need the sun for time to go past?
No, you need sun for a day.
For
I mean,
for
you
a
don't need
day
a
on the
sun
planet,
for
you need a
24
sun.
hours.
Well, here's another question: why would God make something by our standards in our time frame? Why would He do that for us?
I don't think. I think my argument against an awful lot of Christians is to do with time.
I mean, for real, why would God? Why would He just? Oh, so they can understand. I'm gonna make this, and no, He'd do it on His own time.
Yes, I agree completely.
And I think He would take a nice long time so He could perfect it. So
Time-
people like to
time
throw
is
that
not
word
relevant.
out there.
Well, if he,
Time is not relevant to creation. I completely agree.
Is on his side.
I love that tune, especially in the movie with Azazel. Every time you say Azazel when we're reading the Book of Enoch, that's the song I hear in my head. Denzel Washington on the porch, smoking a cyanide-laced cigarette, watching Azazel die, and then he doesn't.
Figure this out with no help at all.
Yeah, darn cats.
I have no idea what you guys are
And
talking
we must
about.
admit, it's
do.
important
What makes
to
me wanna watch
understand
a
the Bible
movie?
is
I have no
a
idea either.
textbook. The Bible doesn't give us all the details.
It's one of them. If you're in,
What's it called? Because I want to watch a movie for Valentine's Day
type
later.
in,
so
type
what's it
in,
called?
Den. Type it. Oh, he knows the name. Go on ahead, Richard.
Oh no, go ahead. I don't remember the name of the movie.
I don't remember the name of the movie. I was going to type in.
Nobody remembers the name of the movie. Sorry.
Go to
Paul.
go to Google. Type in Denzel Washington movie Azazel.
Washington.
Spelling of
Azazel.
Enoch. You know, you don't need to type the spelling
All
of
right.
Enoch, and you'll definitely get it. It's very. It's also got John Goodman in it, I do believe.
Yeah, he's a police officer, isn't he?
Yeah,
Fallen.
and it's
PI.
very, very good, man. It goes into the
Fallen.
whole. Yeah, if you're a
Yep.
Christian
There it
and
is.
believe in demons, you'll love it. And
Ooh, thank you. That would be a
You
nice
don't
watch
have
later.
to be a Christian who believes in demons to enjoy the movie. It's
no,
it's
I
a good
clearly
movie.
enjoy it. Have you seen it, Dave?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Okay. Are we all in agreement with this statement?
Yes.
Bible is not a yes.
Yes.
And the
Probably the
Christians
only
involved-
objective,
right.
just because you got to have one that's objective.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks for the
For
sacrifice,
geology and
buddy.
biology and so
Take
forth.
one
For
for
example,
the
welcome.
the
team.
Bible does not list
That's
every
great.
name of every animal ever created. Actually, lists very few of them. But it doesn't list all the names of all the animals. And I'm glad about that. Could you imagine trying to read through that list as you read through your Bible? You might read Leviticus or Numbers. All right? That's rough, right? That's tough. Plus, we do have proof positive that Adam lived with the dinosaurs because here is a
I can't see who
Whoa.
just sorry, I don't mean to pause, but it's a good time. Somebody just subscribed to me and I haven't got the alert above the chat and I can see someone subscribed that begins with J. Is it Jonah? Did Jonah just subscribe? Thank you, whoever just subscribed. I need to move the alert box up in the order. Appreciate it.
That's Mr. Epstein.
I'll be right back, guys.
No, Mr.
throw me,
Epstein's
bud.
a different guy. Mr. Epstein owns an island. Owned an island.
Did he?
picture that Eve took right there.
Mr. Epstein.
What
Sorry. Yes. I made the connection.
the movie called? Fallen?
Fallen.
Yeah, fallen.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we wait for that island to go on sale because nobody will want it. A few years down the line, we can all buy it cheap and start our own atheist skeptic community and our own wee religion on the corner for Richard.
What do we do with all the dungeons and lockable rooms and things like that?
I'm sure
to the
you
homeless.
will find things to do with them rooms, Dave. Remember, you're a floating head and not an avatar.
Am I invited?
Most definitely.
Somebody's in the background. Hold on. Somebody's in the background. I don't know who.
Yay!
Brother John Epstein's Brother John's here, but
What does he know about Epstein?
okay, well, let's find out. Hi, Brother John. You can come in for a wee minute.
This is Epstein's spreadsheet.
Yeah, we're just letting you in for a wee minute to say hi because Dave did help me set it up, so I can't kick him. Oh, who did we lose?
How's everybody doing?
It was Dan. We lost to Dan, I think.
Yeah, no. It was.
This one guy dropped out on purpose. Oh, he's back.
still here.
Gosh, I'm so confused.
Dang it. What was he called?
We've lost Spartan.
We lost
Yeah,
Spartan.
that's.
Spartan.
Yeah.
Well, he is in the
He was
car.
in a car.
Spartan, that was very Christian of you. Appreciate that. Okay, Brother John, you're in the show now. You're in the show.
You did a sacrifice.
I took Spartan out. I am Epstein's bedsheet. I took him out.
Oh, you did. I bet you. I was
Who
going to
the
make.
fuck is Epstein?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, like you don't know who the Epstein is.
that
Sure.
guy that
No,
faked
I
his own
don't.
suicide.
I'm not as old as you guys.
Hello, God. Thanks, God, for
Just
turning up.
happened. We'll look it up.
And some say, okay, but wait, if they were made on day 6, then why don't we find the word dinosaur in the Bible? And it's true, we do not find the word dinosaur in the Bible. For the same reason, we don't find words like locomotive, rocket, Facebook, or Twitter.
Yes, but none of those things existed at the start. Dinosaurs existed when we named the fucking animals, apparently.
Thanks, Dave. I took a deep breath in to do the rant, and you must have already have breathed in just before me. All right.
Beaches
Was
of the
Adam living with the dinosaurs?
I don't know.
but-
What was Bible Twitter like? Was Bible Twitter
Bible
good?
Twitter.
Bible Twitter.
Or
It
were you
was
more Bible
slow.
Facebook? You know, was Bible Facebook the thing? Which died first? I bet you it was Bible Facebook.
The word dinosaur is a
Stop
very new
using
word.
it.
Was not invented until 1841 by a guy named Sir Richard Owen. Basically means terrible lizard.
It's turbo lizard, not giant
correct.
lizard. Turbo lizard. Sammy turned up. Oh, I just woke
Yeah,
my.
Tog had it right.
Sorry, I just scared the shit out of my dog. Sammy, you just scared the dog.
Wasn't really used that much
Oh,
until the
don't
early
scare your
1900s.
dog.
So of course we do not expect to find the word dinosaur in those earlier English translations. The word itself was not even invented yet.
Okay, King James Version translated into English in 1611.
You know he's about to say dragon, right?
Oh, hold on now. If the King James Version was translated into English in 1611, Richard reads
No,
it.
it wasn't.
Yeah, that's wrong. Because that's...
1611's wrong.
Thank you. Because the
It's actually
Bible that...
1610. It was published in 1611.
Well, what version do you have, Richard?
It's true.
Wait, you don't know your numbers. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm no good at remembering numbers. There's some I can drill in my head. I read a 1537 Matthews by 10.
Ha ha!
Ooh.
Yep. That's how it is, guys. You just got to learn to live with it.
We just had to put you to the bottom. Sorry, we were putting you to the bottom of the queue. Plus, Brojo told me to get you out. But blame
Pass the buck. Go
MathPig.
ahead.
Blame MathPig.
Hey, I'm almost under MathPig. That came out wrong.
Right on the mat. Ooh, now you're.
Oh yeah,
How's the view under that pig?
Linda, you're now a sandwich between Brother John and MathPig.
Ooh.
Yeah, my camera's not working since I come back. Anyway, okay.
Oh, between a pig and a bedsheet.
There is another word in those older
Oh my goodness, yes, Linda is between a pig and a bedsheet.
English translations where everything became dominant. And in many cases, seems to just
What a
Richard,
combo.
Richard, can you stand up, right? Can you stand up with just your head off camera so your neck ends at the top of the camera? There you go. Perfect. That's perfect. Oh my goodness. That.
I can't read the text.
Little closer, Dave. Little closer. There. No. Our numbers went up, Dave. Keep doing it. Right.
What the hell did I walk into?
Back to the Bible. Back to the Bible, people.
You didn't walk in, you were
translated
already
Hebrew word
here.
tani,
Oh yeah, whatever. I don't know why I spaced out or something.
What is going on with that green dragon? Is somebody scratching his belly the really right way? Richard, you can sit down now.
He might.
Richard's still standing up.
I want to know.
Oh, that's
Richard,
good.
stop moving. And then, Dave, can you go exactly left and then exactly right as if your head's doesn't... Oh,
This one guy?
What does the messenger reveals mean? by dinosaurs were pre-biblical mankind by thousands of years.
He means he's an old world creationist, at least, or something in that neighborhood.
Dinosaurs were pre-biblical, as in before the Bible.
Yes, by thousands of years.
Yes, I don't like the thousands of years, but
That's what I was struggling with.
John, we can kick Dave. Do you want to come in?
Hundreds of thousands of years.
Right, back to the dinosaurs.
We're talking about the dinosaurs. Apparently,
No.
thousands of years pre-biblical.
Many.
Oh,
I don't need to move the StreamYard window down a bit. If you look at the
What?
top left-hand corner, Geo, exactly where it says dinosaurs and the Bible with Brian Osborne, that's the top of the screen. It's just the StreamYard icon that is being cut off. I don't want to see the StreamYard icon. I'm not... No, go away. Shush.
The dinosaur, but in some cases describes dinosaurs.
John's working.
example, Psalm
Thanks for
24:13,
listening while you're
"Thou
working,
breakest
John.
the heads of the dragons in the waters." Maybe
Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Psalm 74:13. Arg.
referring to the Chronosaurus or something like a plesiosaur. There's also a couple places in the Bible where it appears that even God himself describes the dinosaur. In the book of Job, very good. In the book of Job,
I knew that. I was waiting
Behemoth
for the...
and
Yeah.
Leviathan, of course.
Yeah, we were waiting for the behemoth. Hold on, I take the behemoth out. Hold on.
Mammoth.
There we go.
Jeez, don't drop it on your desk, bro.
God told Job to behold the behemoth. The word behemoth just means a monstrous beast, and God wants Job to look at it. So it's a real creature.
I feel
Look at
like
the
I'm
context
in
here.
trouble
God's kind of showing Job
now.
his
Yeah.
I hope that's oak. You're going to break something.
It's not. It's actually a scrap of kitchen bench I got for nothing, left over, cut off.
creative power.
Cutting
Job
board
is
then?
Job,
That can be pretty good. Yeah.
No, like kitchen bench. The stuff you make kitchen benches out of, it's like 2 inches thick.
Work surface.
Yeah.
Don't understand, but
Where
trust me,
did they
I'm
go?
God.
Oh!
I'm not creative power. I love you and I got you covered.
Dave is scary now.
Kind of showing Job that through this example. And there are a lot of
Dave
study
is
Bibles that
just
may
a
suggest to
hole.
us, you'll find in a minute, that behemoth
I'd like to address something in the chat.
Some sort of.
God
some sort
says
of
there's no
Dave
such
Wall.
thing as dinosaurs. God says there's no such thing as dinosaurs. God, number one, they are now called chickens. And secondly, you should know you made them.
possibly a hippo or an elephant.
You should take his
But
word
let's see
for
the
it,
description
then.
given in Job fits a hippo or an
Right.
elephant. He goes on saying in verse 16, Behemoth's strength is in his loins, and his power is in his belly.
Are we going to see how many of the
gonna make me
actual
insane.
phrases that they leave out?
It does
Leave
actually say that.
Yes, it does, but they're going to pick and choose. There's also ones that dispute what
Yeah,
it
if
says.
you put it in context, and this, yes, you've heard every argument about how it's a normal critter that's on this planet. Of course, you've heard that.
I've never heard it be referred to as a critter. Them wee things are evil, man. Have you not seen the movies?
I got that.
Thank you, Tog.
I haven't seen many hippopotamus movies.
No, Critters. Critters. The movie Critters.
Oh, Critters, that kind of movie. Okay, yeah, those things are evil.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Okay,
go. It took a while, but everybody else in the chat caught on. Thank you, Tog.
If
You're
you
welcome.
take the context, I have to defend the context. I'm sorry, I'm a freak, but I have to do it. It's talking about dropping dinosaurs on this planet during end times as vengeance against people who are unrighteous killers.
So, at the end of the days, after everything that we discussed when I did a synopsis on Thursday, they're also going to drop dinosaurs.
Just two.
Oh, just the two.
Just the two.
Just the two.
Just Behemoth and Leviathan.
I would say awaken.
Can
let
they
them know,
breed?
but yeah.
Can they what?
Can they breed?
No, they're singular and they can't breed together.
They're both male, they're both female, they're both different species.
It doesn't say.
But they're definitely
They're
different.
different
things.
species completely.
Well, if
Well,
we're
I
talking
could say-
about
I could say
Bohemian right
German
now,
Shepherd.
they're talking about.
I could say German Shepherd and Labrador and drop two of them off. And if one's male and one's female, they can definitely breed
Yes.
together.
Well, one's like a big snake.
Yeah, I
And
got
the oth-
one.
The other one is like a big grazing. It just eats human flesh, and it just cleans. It's just a garbage disposal.
Oh, the book of-
Behemoth's a garbage disposal,
See the
and
series
then
2
Leviathan is the avenger of wrongful death.
Series 2 of Enoch After Party is going to be full of lots of questions for you, Richard. I'm writing all these down.
I got theories on this stuff anyway.
Is the Loch Ness Monster real? And does he owe you $350?
No.
Does not owe me $350. Maybe
$350.
real. I don't know. I can't tell.
Actually,
$350.
he owes me.
He owes you 350. I knew he owed somebody 350.
Somebody.
In other words,
Well, he's asking me. He's been trying to pin me back for a while.
as well. I would argue he's
So
got a
are you
pure
talking
belly
about a
wins, but
wing
they all
wong
have
now?
big bellies, right? All three of those creatures
Damn, look at the size of that guy.
fit that part.
He's small.
Verse 17, though,
It's tiny.
is where we draw some lines of distinction.
What?
Because it says this, that behemoth's tail sways like a cedar.
Sways like a cedar. Now you have to take that into context of the cedar of the plant that was in the Middle East at that time. That's a very thin cedar, not an American cedar built like a
What?
tree.
So wrong. Extremely
No, like-
wrong right now. MathPig, very wrong.
If I can say this correctly, I'm paraphrasing Dr. Josh. If I'm right in saying that.
The cedars of Lebanon were small, skinny trees? Is that the statement?
Now remember, this is critique and drinking. I've nearly finished my wine, and I am paraphrasing. But the cedar of the Middle East is a lot thinner and can sway in the wind like an elephant's tail. Where the cedar, which most people in America would think of, is a giant, big redwood sort of thing. I'm totally going to get called out in this. This is the wonders of Google. I remember in the 90s when it was fun. Someone back me up on this.
No one can check anything. You just say whatever you want.
As a pure joke, me and my brother actually told my mother one time, because somebody mentioned that when somebody mentioned about going to the toilet when they do long cycles, like the Tour de France and all that crack. And we
Yeah.
told my mother that they could go to the toilet in their shorts, both number 1 and number 2, and just empty it when they got to the end. And she believed that for years until we grew up and mentioned it just as a joke. And she was like, "Really?" She still hadn't realized. It was funny, but
Yeah, the cedar is what's on the flag of Lebanon. It's not a tiny little tree.
I'm not talking. Well, I'm saying there's a cedar type of that. I'm gonna look that up. That's my
There's a
homework.
type, sure.
That's my homework. I tried to diverge from the conversation. Okay, stop picking a MathPig. This is my channel.
What's implied there, the cedars of Lebanon, really big
It's a
trees.
pine tree. Oh.
I will look it up. 1 second.
It's like a pine tree, but it's not a pine tree.
No,
That's the Lebanon one.
right,
That's the one in Lebanon.
right.
It's in the
You're
pine
supposed to follow it up with the
tree
one that backs
kind.
my statement. That's the one in Lebanon.
Kind.
And
Didn't
then
you just say
here's the
kind?
one
That
that
was great.
MathPig's talking about.
Oh, it's Middle East cedar. These are all the pictures.
Removing
No,
you
no.
from the stream, removing that from the stream, putting back up to this. I remember seeing.
I
or
agree with
reading-
you. I've heard that as well before, but I've never checked it.
Thank you,
I've
Dave.
heard it too.
Thank you.
I've heard it too. 5 minutes ago.
Sure, fuck the whole audience then. This is the whole instance where you were calling out Darth and asking for a verse and a citation and all the rest of it, and your excuse was, "Oh, it's all right because Darth knows about it." You freaking knew about it,
did.
you damn pedantic freaking alien overlords.
Alien Overlord.
His tail sways like a big tree that
Hail
sways back and forth in the wind. That's
Voltron.
what his tail looks like. A big
Shit.
tree swaying back and forth in the wind.
What happened?
Oh, I'm dying.
Did you fall off your balls again?
No.
Why do
You
you
can
think
tell
no
the
one can
hippo-
pronounce Yahweh?
Yeah.
But they have
well,
no vowels.
It's not even a word from this planet, I'm telling you.
Elephant.
Oh, there's butts.
Those are not tree-like
Where's
Middle
doorknob heads
East,
colon? Who's got doorknob heads colon?
tails. Maybe twigs.
Oh, that cedar
not
can
trees.
grow to
So
130
take a tree like
feet.
that, put it on a hippo.
I do.
Does not fit, right? Put on an elephant, scares a poor guy half to death. It's okay, I know it's scary, all right? But no. Put on a sauropod
He's
dinosaur,
going
a
on too
long
far
neck
about
dinosaur,
this.
this is
This
the
is
description. Really?
This is.
What the
I think that's the point.
hell?
I think.
I mean, it
that's the
says
point.
sway like a cedar. Not that it was a cedar. So what if they were describing it by the way it was swaying? So it's actually by the motion of the swing.
Yes,
as
like
well.
a tree
Could be.
branch of a
Could read
tree
it that
that's wavy, like an elephant's tail. All right.
Really, really well. And by the way, that leads to an important
Not
little
the
side
size
note,
of the
and
trunk.
that's going to be this. If you have footnotes or study notes in
I prefer the phrase, "It's not the size of the boat; it's the motion in the ocean."
your Bible, those things can be handy.
Richard
All
just
people who are
shakes
not
his
well
head.
endowed say that.
Pardon?
All people who are not well endowed say that.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Let's remember, your footnotes and study notes are not the inspired Word of God. The text itself is the inspired Word of God. And I've heard it put like this: you don't really use your footnotes to understand your Bible. You use your Bible to understand your footnotes. Or the best commentary on the Bible is always the Bible. It's the ultimate authority.
Did he just say that?
He just said that. Don't
yeah.
believe scholars. Believe your own understanding on the text.
No.
That's what he said.
Like the basic confirmation of the Bible is the Bible.
You don't read.
Well,
Word of God.
that
Bible
does hold
too.
some weight. That's sort of true.
Okay, let's just
Because it's a singular thing, you can't compare it to other things
Well,
that
of
are
course you
outside
can.
of its genre. You have to stay to that genre to compare it.
Let me just say one thing. I have never read the Bible.
Hello.
It's good over in Europe, isn't it? Right, let's listen to this man.
Itself is the inspired word of God. And I've heard it put like this: you don't really use your footnotes to understand your Bible. You use your Bible to understand your footnotes. Or the best commentary on the Bible is always the Bible. It's the ultimate.
So the best commentary on the Bible is the Bible.
Which
sort of
reads,
hit my head
lean
again.
not upon your own understanding.
So Doorknob Heads colon just turned up in the chat. Thank you very much for turning up, Doorknob
Oh, I'm
Heads
so
colon.
glad it made it back.
Oh, Korag, thanks for turning up, Korag. Sorry if I missed you.
He's been here for ages.
I know, but I didn't say it out loud. All right, you're ruining my whole. You're ruining behind the curtain. You're talking about behind the curtain. Shh.
Sound check. Sound check.
Verse 18 goes on to say that his
Sound
bones
check,
are like
sound
tubes
check.
of bronze, his limbs are like bars
Okay,
of
thank
iron.
you.
Here's the front leg of a brachiosaurus. Those would be like
Jimbo United just subscribed to my channel. That's it.
Everybody should go subscribe to Jimbo
Wow.
United.
Yeah, can we have a link for Jimbo United, please? There, Critical Cripple in the chat.
bars of iron. Here's me standing against a replica
Maybe.
of a brachiosaurus in the Field Museum. Those would be like bars of iron, the actual bones. Verse 19.
He followed me on
He is
Twitter.
first among the ways of God. He is the biggest
know
example
who
of God's
he is.
creative power for Job to see on land. And from all those
No, I have no
things,
idea.
It appears that God is describing something like
You have no idea who Jimbo United is.
Shame on you. Who
No
is he?
idea.
Jimbo
No.
United's granny just passed away not too long ago, giving birth at
Sorry for your loss,
92.
brother.
No, Richard, you clearly don't know who Jimbo United is then either. Okay, hold on. Jimbo
Yeah.
United. This is Jimbo United.
Jimbo United.
No, don't know him.
That's
What the
critical.
hell?
That's critical cripple. That's not Jimbo
Jimbo
United.
Critical Cripple is Jimbo United.
No.
This is Jimbo United. Go on, Dave. Hit the play button. Jimbo will not care.
Good. No more dinosaurs.
Yeah, we're gonna be ending up now. We've been going for fucking an hour and a half. So get.
We
shout
barely
out-
got started. We can't quit.
I have to come
This
back
is-
to it. Why are you not playing?
Right.
Well,
he got on his face?
if you end your, are you ending your hang soon, MathPig?
Pardon?
Are you ending your hang soon?
We'll be ending this. No, I'm not talking about the end. No, we're not ending soon. Maybe. What are you doing?
Well, I know I was gonna maybe start a hang, so I didn't know if you were ending soon.
Yeah, you can do an after party or something, man. Yeah. Cool.
Happy birthday. Woo.
We'll watch this for the next 20's an
Yeah, I
easy number.
gotta stay awake for the shields.
45 seconds, and then it'll be 20 minutes. That's an easy number to
May
remember.
along with you on day 6, feeds on grass like an ox, like we know from the fossil
Look
record confirms
at
that.
the behemoth.
Tail sways back and forth like a tree in the wind. Now, of course, I got that clip from which movie?
Nobody knows which movie because it's not written here on the side of it. It's definitely not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Have I cropped for 5 people? Let's see, people. What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh,
Kick
we're
out that Richard guy. He's a jerk.
No. We're going to give Jimbo a shout out.
Jimbo
fucking
shout
stop.
out.
Cut into me without.
How are you doing?
What the
You
hell?
know that Pepper Burger, right? She has got an old TV program on BBC given
What's
to
up
her
with
now.
space?
And we have to pay
That's
a lot.
really
It's a
bad.
mask.
Dave, you
Ladies
need
night
more
long.
bandwidth, Dave.
She's going to get
It's-
paid to have her own
Dave
program.
needs more band. Dave, get rid of that. Get rid of that, Dave. Get rid of that, Dave. Okay,
Don't we
back
turn
in
the resolution up?
1 second, people. Oh, is there no resolution?
Is that Dave?
Yeah, that looks just like me.
Dave, we're giving up on you.
Can't
Giving up.
get no
I don't know why you didn't do it yourself. You kept cutting to me. I forgot to stop sharing.
I can't get no
Which is good because without the money,
Weird.
without it, we just fall for miles and miles and miles.
Miles and miles and
Miles
miles.
and miles.
We have to pay for it.
Right, we clearly haven't cut for 6 people.
4
Okay.
miles.
We're back. Normal screen. Now it's not hurting my eyes. I can actually see the OBS and what's happening. Oh, thank goodness
Yay,
for my
I got
eyes.
the time.
I couldn't take
That was
any
a-
more of the dinosaurs. Couldn't
That was
take
a
any
great
more.
video, and I learned so much from that dude in that fake museum.
I will happily continue to talk, but I could not take any more of the dinosaurs. The
It
dinosaurs
was
were
terrible.
killing me.
Does that mean we're gonna switch to another video?
Yeah, let's just talk about this one guy.
Yeah.
What do you think of this one guy? Richard, what do you think of him?
He's a guy.
No, sure.
Actually,
guy.
Hold
you
on
want the
one
truth? He can handle it, I think.
Go on ahead, Richard. Say what you're saying. I kicked him.
I think this one guy is a brilliant young man who is right now experimenting in several different texts instead of coming to full understanding of any one of them. That's what I think.
Personally, I think the man works too much, but then he's a good
That's
lad
true
and works
too.
for his family.
Yeah.
And we lost him. I'm bringing him back. Get back in here. We're
I'm
saying
trying
nice things.
to. I was gonna. I don't even remember how to do it. I was gonna change my name to not this one guy.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do it.
you have to completely leave and come back.
Okay, I will.
That's your fault, Richard.
He was Epstein.
I deserve that.
He was Epstein bedsheeted.
Yeah. So yes, what about that? We'll all wait a couple of years. We'll start saving now. 5-10 years. Epstein Island definitely will still be on the market. Nobody's want to go and stay there or buy that. And we could go and start our own wee thing. And Richard can have a wee corner. We'll give Richard a corner.
Oh, you're so sweet. Can't imagine why you'd let me have that, though, but thank you.
I can't imagine that island being up for sale anytime soon. There's a lot of digging to be going on there.
Exactly. 5-10 years. Start saving.
Figuratively and literally.
You don't think there are going to be people that want to make shrines there and bullshit like that?
Oh my goodness, no. The only shrine I ever want to go to is the one in France for Jim Morrison.
I have to ask everybody a question. Can anyone else besides me, in that orange circle of Epstein's bedsheet,
Yeah.
can anyone else see an eagle carrying a fish? Because I thought that's what it was for like months.
I see a hand or an eye.
See, it's an eagle carrying a fish, see?
I can see an eagle carrying a fish too, but yeah, I see a hand.
Carrying a fish.
What?
Yep.
I see an ink blot, but I can see, now that you've said that, but then that's just proof that you're susceptible to pareidolia.
It's just a
Richard.
tree.
I could not figure out that was a human eye for like months. It took me
Is that a
forever.
human eye?
Yes.
Yes, it's my eye.
It's
You've got a
your-
really funny. You've got a really funny coloured eye.
We don't make fun of people here.
Well, it's my eye with a filter, of course.
Not,
Go to
no
my
eye
channel
color
and you see
shaming.
my whole face. Well, half the face.
See, I didn't know if it was your eye or if it was a hand doing like the rock horns but sideways. So I always thought it was an eye or the hands.
it's
It was
like
either
Oh,
or.
you think it's like it looks like this?
Yeah, I thought that, Richard.
Yeah,
was
something
your
like
thing.
that sideways. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thot it was that at first, or either that or his eyeball.
I thought
and
it was
so
the
my first
okay
guess was his
symbol.
eyeball.
Do you
I
know
was
the
trying to get
okay
the
symbol?
eye of Ra effect too, you know. That's what I'm thinking.
Can't get the angle.
I thought it was the okay. You know your hands being okay? You do the okay symbol?
Yep.
Yep, that, but sideways.
I don't know.
Richard, you're doing that really weird.
Oh,
Here,
Well,
Richard,
I'm
this
glad
is a
I've thrown
test.
people off,
Richard,
okay?
check your
I thought
nails.
To me, it was obvious it was in my eye.
Check your nails, Richard. Look at the nails in your hand. That's cool, that's cool.
Do the Spider-Man. That's how you do it. Spider-Man.
So, Dave, what's your symbol? Oh, that's right.
There
it's
you
a
go.
floating head. Why did you pick that background of the Milky Way with the guy embracing it very spiritually, Richard? Or Dave?
I wanted. I'm not telling you. I'll tell you later.
Ah.
Not fair. Sorry, buddy. Too personal.
Well, I would have said that guy's naked, but there's nothing swinging between his legs. It looks
He's
very...
not. He's got a t-shirt on and baggy pants.
I know
It's
what
not
you're
me.
like, Dave. I know what you're like, you know.
Just what would, if he were naked, just what would be swinging between his legs, MathPig? I'm curious.
I'm sure there would be...
Depends how well endowed he is.
It depends also how cold it is that time of the morning. Because it's clearly nighttime.
To be fair, right, the two pictures of the background and the guy are completely separate, and I put them together.
So the guy's you?
No, it's just random free vector of a guy with his arms out.
Ah. But the Milky Way, like if you look at most of my thumbnails, like 99, including even the one for tonight, I always look for space background. Copyright free, maybe not, I don't know, I just grab them and just steal them. I think space is beautiful. Beats any
You see,
mountain.
the serpent tempts us all.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reason, like when I do my biblical reflections, why I do the starry backgrounds because I like it.
Can I ask why
The
they're
same
only
reason
like
why.
90 seconds long sometimes?
What my videos?
Yes.
Because that's all they ever need to be.
But you know I'm not going to be bothered to watch that 90 seconds because it's not worth my time and not interesting. If you made it 5 minutes, I'd watch it.
Well, it's supposed to be short and sweet. I mean, it's just 7 little verses, and I don't go into them. I just say 7 verses. That's it. But it's the context of the way I say them.
Then
And like sometimes I use the pictures as a little background image so people could have something to go along with their age. You know, people and the music's just to have music, so it's not just me talking, because it sounds better when there's background noise instead of just this voice.
Takes me longer to take a piss than it does to listen to one of your videos.
They're videos for people with ADD.
Well, sit down and you can watch the video at the same time.
Oh, well, no. What happens is I'll wait for 6 months and then I'll sit down and play the playlist.
Yeah, because they're so short and you can go. That's the idea as well, so people can binge watch them.
So if a video's under a minute, you won't watch it, Matt?
Hello, Maya. Hello, Vibrantly Brantley. I always struggle to say your word because of the strong letters at the start. Have to make sure that.
Hello?
You
Hello,
don't
John.
say vibrate.
Sorry, Epstein, I can hear you, bedsheet.
You can hear my bed sheet?
I can hear your bedsheet.
Sounds very springy.
Epstein's bedsheet would probably be crackly noises, but no.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Lucky me.
And you're on top of a dick too.
Nerdy wants space pictures. He just puts them inside his head. The camera inside his head.
Richard's not a dick.
That's an American nickname for anyone named Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Just
So
by
it's not
chance,
American, it's British as well.
British, yeah.
British as well.
It's
Okay.
a generic Richard name.
My
Yeah, but I'm a proud American. I don't
It
know
went
anything
Rick,
about the rest of the
then
world.
My
I'm not American.
oh.
I'm not American.
my
not know
biological
that,
father always made the joke. He never called anyone a dickhead. He always called them a Richard Cranium.
If you
No,
look
I
at
used to have a friend
The
called
word
Richard,
between-
but when I was pissed off with him, I'd call him Mr. Head.
And can I just point out the
Mr.
irony? Can I just point out the irony of a floating head making fun of someone who he calls Mr. Head?
That is, yeah.
Oh,
Hashtag call Dave Mr. Head from here on.
that was hilarious though earlier. I don't know if I can shift the StreamYard round. If we were using Dave's setup, we could shift the StreamYard round and make Richard the body again and Dave the floating head.
Are you losing your head?
Here, Dave,
You could just
Dave,
start
do me
picking
a-
people out and systematically set it up. So you really could.
Mine doesn't go all the way to the end.
Dave, do me a favor, will you? Would you please
What?
post a link to your channel in the chat? Everybody needs to keep a wee eye out for Dave and his critical quizzes coming up. There'll be probably 2 and then 3 from carry the 3,
It's starting with 3 people.
starting with 3.
Yeah, plus me. obviously.
Oh.
Plus you're 4 in total. There's going to be some
Yeah.
critical quizzes. They're probably
3
going to be
plus
what?
4,
They're going to be
that's
damn
7.
after parties, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's not
They better
fair.
be.
I'm not going to be able to get involved in any of them, Dave.
Why?
Because I'm at work
so-
after the dam.
Oh no, I'm not doing it after the dam. That's just normal after party. Yeah, I know you can't get involved in those.
Yeah. I want to be on the first quiz. Can I not be on
Oh, you mean first quiz? The first quiz will be at the weekend.
Perfect. What weekend? As long as it's not the 28th weekend, the end of the month.
It depends on my recovery after tomorrow.
Right, well, I'm telling you now, regardless of your recovery, because we know you're strong, it's my wee girl's birthday on the 28th weekend. You ain't doing it then. All right? I'm just telling you now.
What did I miss, Dave, with quiz and stuff?
Dave goes live now, and Dave hacked.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
I've
well,
been
Dave did a
there.
thing, okay? We're not going to talk about it, but Dave did a thing where it makes what I'm doing right now really simple. And very simple. Dave, do you want to do it? Can you flip to your, and I'll make you full screen.
What?
Can you flip? I'm asking you before I do it because you said I'm not going to give you a panic attack. Breathe into
wait
a
there.
bag. Breathe. Right, there we go.
Go on, that's what I was playing with.
What about
Right,
that?
that's not
Right, and
Very
Dave can
cool.
put people in the paw prints.
And move them around.
And yeah, look at that
Play
stuff.
with them. And there's a quiz, and you will be given a web page that will take you to a button which will display stuff on the screen as well.
Exactly like Jackbox.tv sort of thing.
Yes, but it's better.
Oh, better?
Sense. Not well. Not better in some respects. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, well, you're not obviously playing Quiplash, but the same idea where you go to a website to interact.
Nope.
Oh, you turned into an electric box.
No, I don't know which one. I can't remember which scene I was using.
I saw that prison cell.
Do you recognise that? No, that's that. Nope, not that one. That one. Nope. That's trouble. Fun. There we go. Right, do you recognise that?
It's a meter box.
A meter.
I see that at work all the time.
It's from Bioshock. I think.
Oh, no, nobody plays games here, Dave.
Do they not?
Except for me.
Yeah,
But I don't play Bioshock.
It's my dystopian. It's meant to be, but black and white. Why is it not black and white?
That
No
sounds
idea.
like a game that I
We all play
have.
games.
Maybe.
A precursor to Portal.
Portal was fun. Now, I liked Portal an awful lot, but we're not going to go down that. Right, are we going to... Bollock. Right, Dave, are you hosting an after party?
Today?
Right now?
No.
A second.
No.
Let's have a 5-minute go on the Dave quiz.
It's not ready. No.
Yeah.
Good. That's the way we want it, man. That's the way we want it.
Example.
We
We
do it
gotta
roughly.
test it.
I'll send you
Yeah.
the links to all the crashes that I did before I met people that knew what they were talking about. There's like 4 videos called "Go Fuck Yourself" OBS. Seriously, come on.
It'll have to be with 5 people though.
Right, how many? Well, we've got 6.
No,
Do we not have to have your head and 5 others? Yeah.
Yes, my head and 5 others.
Okay.
Ah.
Are we all up for jumping over to Dave's channel then?
Just wait. Just wait.
I'll hop down the bunny trail.
Sure.
We don't have to do the
Give me a link.
quiz.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I haven't got the other stuff working. I can't do it.
Okay, just say no. He's saying no. He's saying no.
Okay.
I really want to. That's the worst thing. You virtually convinced me, but I haven't got the back end linked up.
You haven't got your back end what?
I haven't got the back end.
It's personal. Don't talk about that on the air, guys.
Back end linked up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I totally know and understand what you mean by backlink. I'm not going to say that other.
I will try for the weekend after next. I'll try and do a test before then.
No, don't do it the weekend after next. Do it. No.
No, I said no.
What, the 23rd? No, the weekend after next is the 23rd.
Yes,
28th.
Saturday would be the 23rd because the weekend after that, my wee girl's birthday is the 28th, which is the Friday. So the
Yeah.
Saturday would be the 29th.
That's what I said. So weekend after next. Weekend of the 22nd and 23rd.
We're going to do Dave quiz or a critical
Yeah.
quiz.
Yes.
Is that what we're calling it?
I can call it Dave Quiz if you want. I'm not happy with the name yet.
Okay, right. Well, let's
Quiz
okay.
is pretty good.
This is why we have nearly 20 people here. We have over 20 people here, including the people on the panel. What are we going to call Dave's quiz show? Okay,
Critical
15-second delay. We'll be quiet. Richard, you do a song.
Critical quiz.
Critical.
That's terrible.
Questions. I also need to come up with 2 other things. Okay. I'm trying to work out how to do a theme tune or steal a theme tune from somewhere.
I got it. I got it.
No, just to say, I'll ask Kevin that does the music for my channel. Kevin was looking for things to do and wanted to make me a new back-end track. And I was like, man, I'm really happy with the one that it is. He's working on one anyway, but yeah, we chat with him and see if he can make it. What do you need? 30 seconds?
30 seconds would be brilliant.
On a loop.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for the name you could call it Critical Cripples Cosmic. What was the last C word? Right, Jeff. I had it. Curiosities.
Forgetting all the C's. Critical cripples. What did you say, what did you say there, Tug?
Cosmic Curiosities.
Critical cripples cosmic questions.
Questions. Cosmic quiz. Critical quiz.
Cosmic
Is
quiz.
it only me or is Matt?
I like cosmic.
Sorry. What did you say, bedsheet?
Womp, 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 womp.
That.
Pretty sure that's what he said.
Right. I also need some buzzer. I also need some buzzer noises.
Oh, I got one.
At the moment, I was using to test. I'll show you what I'm using. If I play with this, will it play through there? If I do that,
No good.
I heard a beep.
Ooh.
I've got to go to a different thing. Right. You see, this is the thing with right. Where is buzzer? One didn't work. Okay, I can't show you that. No, not that one. Oh, I've broken everything.
Peace and respect and love. Goodbye. See you guys next time.
Richard,
Richard.
see you later.
See you, Richard.
I've got
No.
loads.
I've got to, yes, I know, but I've got to get one that's right. And I don't know whether, I can't decide whether or not I want different buzzer noises for different people, for each of the different players.
Right. Anyway, doesn't matter. Everybody, thank you very much for turning up. We'll probably keep this going in the background anyway. If anyone wants to join it in the background, the link will be in the pigsty in the proper, appropriate channel. And yeah, we'll talk to you all later. Everybody, bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And I forgot to do links.